Let's see, we got Spain, we got Brazil, we got Spain. Is it India's next? I don't know what my dad's watching here, but okay, let's move on to India now. So anyway, yeah, yesterday, India, you had 5 views on YouTube. Hey, thanks so much for those 5 views on YouTube. That's just far off the report here. Okay, we can see here, and you currently have 34.2 million cases and 458,437 deaths. If you take a look at India's deaths, if you take a look at your deaths by year now, or cases by year, India, you've more than doubled the 2020 cases. Let's wait and see. Hopefully, we will see a declining trend in the main numbers themselves. Okay. What about this? And you've almost doubled your 2020 COVID-19 deaths. Okay. So what you can see here, Andy, is you had a single big spike back after the first of the year, back around, well, actually all the way out to May the 7th, when you spiked at 401,087 cases. And you can see what happened here. By October 31st, that number fallen down to 12,514 cases for a single day, with an average of, what is it, 1,372 cases per day for India. Okay. Now, what's interesting, your spike back here in India was very, very low. See, that's why you always got to be careful when people start talking about these huge increases in cases in this country. Now, you got to go out and look at the numbers for yourself and find out how huge those numbers really are. So what you see on May the 18th, your deaths spiked at 5,529. Now, if these numbers are correct, these aren't a lot. These aren't a lot of deaths. Of course, what people want to talk about. Well, even if we look at cases, India had basically very few cases since all the way up until May of this year. Okay, now they began to fall down, presuming that the numbers are actually real numbers. So again, you can come all the way back down here, long declining pattern for deaths. Okay, you can see on October 31st, your deaths have fallen to 251 for a single day, with an average of 532 deaths for a single day. So again, you can see your weekly cases. This spike here to the first year was certainly the largest since July of last year. But it's a very short, steep spike followed by a very a rapid decline also. Okay, in cases. What about deaths? We can see this line. This line appears 30,000 deaths. So maybe 20, maybe it spiked to 25,000 deaths for a single week before falling all the way back down to here, 5,000. A little bit of a spike here, 5,000. Fairly low deaths, under 5,000 since about July of this year. So that's good news. What about your monthly cases, India? Well, look at this. I'm going to call this I'm going to call this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months in a row, India. Your COVID-19 cases have declined. Okay, now here, 1, 2, 3, 4 months in a row, you had a decline in COVID-19 death. A slight hiccup here, but still, your deaths are like a little bit. It's pretty crazy though, because this line here should be like 12,500. So this means for these last 2 months, including October, your deaths were under 30,000, were under 13,000. Okay, for the month. Okay.